I happened to see an article in the Baltimore Sun about a migrant mother who was getting treatment for her daughter at Johns Hopkins. The article said that the woman had concealed her identity for privacy reasons and had traveled around 2,000 miles to seek medical attention for her daughter. The Baltimore Sun also did another story about a family who was involved in an accident with police during a high speed chase. Marie reached out to Dundalk TV and put us in touch with Megan Kurtz and her family, the Maryland family, who unfortunately found themselves in the wrong place at the wrong time on I-95 in Pennsylvania. Megan told Dundalk TV that the car that her family was traveling in was hit multiple times by police and that one of the police cruisers had flipped over.
They told us the day of the accident, we'll take care of you, we'll help you get a new car, we'll help you with medical bills and future medical bills. We have not heard or seen any police officers, and they're not even answering our phone calls. Megan recently posted that she received a bill for $3,982 for an ambulance ride, and that did not include the helicopter ride that her son David took or additional ambulance rides. We also saw another medical bill Megan shared online for $115,965.28. Now keep in mind that David is receiving medical treatment in Baltimore and that his mother and stepfather also received medical treatment for injuries they sustained in the accident as well. David has also returned to Pennsylvania for a follow-up visit with his doctors there as well. Unfortunately, it appears that the feel-good article in the Baltimore Sun that glorified the migrant mother who brought her daughter to Johns Hopkins for medical care will only encourage individuals from foreign lands to come to America to receive medical treatment. What a cold slap in the face this truly is to all Americans, especially those who are dealing with very serious medical conditions and who are unable to receive proper medical treatment, which would include our veterans. It is important to note that the Baltimore Sun article failed to acknowledge who would be footing the bill for the migrant girls' medical services. Dundalk TV has spoken to more than one American citizen who has told us that when they went to the hospital that they believed they were offered preferential treatment by the medical staff because they thought that they were a foreigner. They also told Dundalk TV that they believed that the red carpet would have been rolled out for them and that every government service under the sun would have been provided to them free of charge if they were a foreigner. So it appears that a migrant is able to come to America and enter a hospital and start receiving medical treatment on day one, while so many American citizens are being sent to the back of the healthcare line and have to fight for their treatment. This is a situation that I understand all too well because I have been fighting the Maryland Workers' Compensation Commission for over a decade for my first day of formal cognitive therapy for a traumatic brain injury that I suffered on the job in a motor vehicle accident. Sadly, I have never received any treatment whatsoever, and I consider this to be a crime against humanity. So some of you may be wondering if I am mad at this girl and her mother, but I am not. I am mad at the American government and Americans who continually turn a blind eye to so many of the problems that America is having. We need to close our borders and we need to stop allowing people to come to America and abusing their visas. This would make America much stronger and put more money into the American people's pockets. And because the American people are such giving people, they will be able to donate to many humanitarian organizations that will be able to help out individuals like this migrant mother and her child. I have talked to many pastors who have told me about their church's amazing missionary work. And also, a friend had told me about an organization called Doctors Without Borders. And I also happened to read a story about Bill Gates and his wife's amazing work in other countries as well. So I do believe that this would be a win-win situation where it would help benefit America and also so many other people in other countries. These articles in the video are very important to me because they deal with a subject that is very close to my heart, which is brain injuries. I am a traumatic brain injury survivor and advocate who started the Global Brain Injury Association a little over 2 years ago to help bring an undeniable awareness to traumatic brain injuries globally and to prevent preventable brain injuries. So I would ask all of you to please make sure that your kids are wearing helmets and to lead by example and wear helmets yourself as well. And to please remember how important it is to properly wear seatbelts and to avoid the number one cause of brain injuries, which are falls. Together we can change the world, and I wish all of you a very wonderful and safe traumatic brain injury free day and life. And if you are so unfortunate to have suffered a traumatic brain injury like I have, I feel your pain.